Dear students, inverse trigonometric functions, G. Guchke troubleshooting. Difficulties asked by students I am solving today. Okay. The second problem, if cos inverse A plus cos inverse B plus cos inverse C equals to pi, then prove that A square plus B square plus C square plus 2ABC equals to 1. Okay. So let us assume that cos inverse A equals to alpha, cos inverse B equals to beta, cos inverse C equals to gamma. We know that alpha, beta and gamma must be in range of cos inverse. So alpha, beta, gamma belongs to closed interval 0 to pi. Here we can say A equals to cos alpha, B equals to cos beta, C equals to cos gamma. Preparing right angle triangles, okay? So cos alpha equals to adjacent side upon hypotenuse. So opposite side will be equal to square root of 1 minus a square according to Pythagoras. Similarly, cos beta equals to adjacent side upon hypotenuse. Okay. So opposite side is square root of 1 minus b square according to Pythagoras. Now here, see, alpha plus beta plus gamma equals to pi. Implies that alpha plus beta equals to pi minus gamma. So taking cos both the sides, cos of alpha plus beta equals to cos of pi minus gamma. We know that C plus C equals to CC minus SS. So it is cos alpha cos beta minus sin alpha sin beta. This is second quadrant. So cos is negative. So cos of pi minus gamma equals to minus cos gamma. Now cos alpha equals to A. Cos beta equals to B. Sin alpha equals to opposite side upon hypotenuse, so square root of 1 minus a square. Sin beta equals to opposite side upon hypotenuse, so square root of 1 minus b square. Okay, so cos alpha is a, cos beta is b, minus sin alpha is square root of 1 minus a square, sin beta is square root of 1 minus b square, minus cos gamma is c. So taking minus c here, so ab plus c and this at right hand side, so ab plus c equals to square root of a minus a square into square root of 1 minus b square. Taking square both the sides. Okay, so ab plus c whole square equals to square of this is 1 minus a square, square of this is 1 minus b square. Now expanding this, it will be a square b square plus 2 into ab into c plus c square equals to 1. Okay, minus b square minus a square plus a square b square. So this a square plus a square b square will be cancelled. So now taking this minus a square and minus b square here, it will be a square plus b square plus c square plus 2abc equals to 1. Hence proved. Easy? Now this is next difficulty. We have to prove cos inverse x equals to 2 sin inverse of square root of 1 minus x by 2 equals to 2 cos inverse square root of 1 plus x by 2. Okay? Let us assume that cos inverse x equals to theta, where theta belongs to range of cos inverse, that is closed interval 0 to pi. So x will be equal to cos theta, but we know that cos theta can be written as 1 minus 2 sin square theta by 2. Okay, because cos 2 alpha, we know that cos 2 alpha equals to 1 minus 2 sin square alpha equals to, we can say, 2 cos square alpha minus 1. So this was the formula. Okay. So I have written here, taken here 2 alpha as theta. So x equals to 1 minus 2 sin square. In place of alpha I have written theta by 2. Okay. So now we can write like this: 2 sin square theta by 2 equals to 1 minus x. So sin square theta by 2 equals to 1 minus x by 2. See, theta belongs to closed interval 0 to pi. But if I make theta by 2, it will be in closed interval 0 to pi by 2. Okay, so that is first quadrant. So sin theta by 2 is positive. So it is sin theta by 2 equals to square root of 1 minus x by 2. So theta by 2 will be equal to sin inverse of square root of 1 minus x by 2, because theta by 2 is in range of sin inverse. That is, what is range of sin inverse? Closed interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. So theta by 2 is in it. Okay. So theta by 2 equals to sin inverse of square root of 1 minus x by 2. So theta will be equal to 2 sin inverse square root of 1 minus x by 2. Putting value of theta, that is cos inverse x. So cos inverse x equals to 2 sin inverse of square root of 1 minus x by Now again taking x equal to cos theta, but now using this. Okay, we have considered 2 alpha as theta, so here it will be theta by 2. So x can be written as 2 cos square theta by 2 minus 1. Taking 1 here, 1 plus x equals to 2 cos square theta by 2. So 1 plus x by 2 equals to cos square theta by 2. Again cos theta by 2 is positive because first quadrant. So cos theta by 2 equals to square root of 1 plus x by 2. So now see, theta by 2 is in range of cos inverse. Okay, because what is range of cos inverse? Close to 0 to pi. So theta by 2 is in it. So I can write theta by 2 equals to cos inverse of square root of 1 plus x by 2. Okay, now we can write like this. Therefore theta equals to 2 cos inverse of square root of 1 plus x by 2. Okay, so what was theta? It was cos inverse x. So cos inverse x equals to 2 cos inverse of square root of 1 plus x by 2. Okay, hence proved. Thus we have proved both the results. Okay, thus cos inverse x equals to 2 sine inverse of square root of 1 minus x by 2. Cos inverse x equals to 2 sine inverse of square root of 1 minus x by 2 equals to 2 cos inverse equals to 2 cos inverse square root of 1 plus x by 2. Okay, that's 2. Bye.